Good morning, degenerates. Right, we have two selections for today. Nice enough prices, 8-1 and 11-2. I haven't been on in a while. Excuse me, I lost my voice a bit. Was down at the Dingle races all weekend, and what a meeting it was. Massive celebrations. Really enjoyed it. Some really great racing, and there's loads of footage on my Mad Merrigan Facebook page if anybody wants to check that out. Right, on to today, or just let's recap the last day I was on. It was a few days ago. We had Big Gossie winning, White Beam winning, and Star Sync flying home to deny us what could have been a beautiful treble. But yeah, always won, you know, the same. But Big Gossie, really consistent, got the win. White Beam was definitely just a decent filly. And yeah, I think before that we had a 12-1 winner, 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗏. We had 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗏𝗏 that won in Haydock. Some really great results the last week on YouTube and TikTok when I was on. On the Patreon service, I had a selection yesterday. Got no luck in running. Kind of ran up the back of horses in Carlisle. There's nothing really you can do. You're drawing on the rail, or you're on a hold-up horse, and it's really good ground at Carlisle. You got to stay close to the rail. You can't come too wide when the ground is quick. And the jockey has to ride for luck, and he just doesn't get a run. Now, I know it looks like you look at the race and you go, oh, what the heck was he doing? But the reality is that's how Paul Mulrennan rides all sprinters. He sits on them, he takes their time, he rides them for luck, and if the gaps come, he wins, and if they don't, he's a bollocks, and that's the way it is. Yesterday, he tracked horses that were coming back and couldn't get out, and it happens. Look, it's racing. He rides no horses any other different. You watch Paul Mulrennan every day, most of his winners come from the back. Right, on to today. 𝗪𝗏𝗏 in Gowran Park. I haven't got the time with this, but I will put it in the description below. So 𝗪𝗏𝗏 is a 6-year-old, definitely down to a mark, lads, where this can run well. Now, it has got a draw out in 11. A draw in 11 in Gowran Park over 7, which is a negative, but I think the price reflects that. So he's out around 8-1. We'll go a point each way. He might have needed his first run back in Leopardstown. He ran much better in Fairyhouse, and if he's going to win, lads, it should be today, coming in off the back of a very good run, very well handicapped. And he has ran well twice at Gowran Park before. So look, it's an open race. There should be plenty of places. And then in Kempton tonight, I'll also put the time of this in the description below. Huddleton Mac. This is a proper horse, lads. Really nice horse. He's returning after being gelded. He's by a 𝗏. Now, when he ran in his maiden, 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗴𝗏 won the maiden in Ascot, and also New Mandate, I think, finished 3rd. He was 2nd. Like, 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗴𝗏 has gone on. They have a hefty ratings now, running in top class handicaps in Ascot and Newmarket, and a New Mandate as well. He's well up over 105 or 10 even. So the class of horses. Then he was a really good winner in Sandown when he beat a couple of horses that was 2nd and 4th that are rated in the mid-80s. So he's definitely fairly handicapped off 80 now. It is his first run back. He's drawn in 9 over 7, but he's a good jockey on board, George Rook, and I really want to follow this horse this season, Huddleton Mac. But it is first run from a wide draw. You know, he might just need a big horse. You know, he could just need it, but he is the best horse in this race. Can he show it today? I don't know. We'll see. So tread carefully, but two outsiders that could run well, but they have tricky draws, so I wouldn't be surprised if it went too wrong, if it could go wrong either. But anyway, link to the Patreon service in the description below. You know, price drop for this month. Sign up, $24.99 for all the best bets. And I have 3 gone out today that I'm looking forward to. Some really nice ones. So link is in the description if you want to get them. There's a couple of strong ones gone out. There's a 4-1. I think one around 15-8, 2-1. It's actually drifted to 9-4. But I'm not worried about that because this horse he'll be trying today, so he's either good enough or he's not. And I think he is good enough, but he is quirky. And then one is around 13-8, 4-1 shot, a 13-8 shot, and one that's lurking around 9-4 now. So if you want access to them, the link is in the description to the Cold Bear Sports Patreon service, to New Tier.